And welcome back to another episode of Dodgy Judge's Garage. And in this episode we're going to be doing 5 things I love about this Nissan Micra, which is quite a tall order. It's a Nissan Micra. Yeah. So number one thing I love about this car, it's been in my family since it was brand new. My grandparents bought this car, and sadly a few years ago now my granddad passed away. My nan needed a new car. We got her a Suzuki Celerio, and I took this one off her hands and started using it as my daily driver, because it's incredibly cheap to get to and from working. So yeah, I really do like this car for how cheap it is, and everything I know about this car, well, it's been in the family, so there's no, I know it's had a couple of bumps and scrapes over the years, but it's alright, it's okay. Number 2 is, this is the actual very car I learned to drive in. It's given me my freedom of driving, and yeah, it's been a blast. I remember all of the times that my granddad used to take me out on driving lessons in this car, and we had some fantastic drives and fantastic times, which is something I never really will forget. It's going well. Hopefully my license is going to stay with me for the rest of my life. So she's right. She's good. She's a good old girl. Yeah. Number 3. Maintenance costs. This car is as cheap to own as it is to buy a packet of Walker's crisps. It is so cheap. I buy pairs of tyres and they only cost, what, 80 quid for a pair, and that's pretty good going. Servicing of it, well, I do my own servicing on this vehicle, and I can get it all done, all the oil, the spark plugs, all the filters, and it comes to peanuts. It really does. I mean, I think the last one cost me just about 20 quid because I had some leftover oil from the time before, and it was just enough to do it. So it's really cheap. Yeah, everything's cheap on this car. Number 4, I think, will be simplicity. I can say that word, that's right, simplicity. This car is so simple. I mean, it's not got air conditioning, it's not got no adaptive cruise control, it's not got ABS, it's got power steering, but there's nothing to go wrong. Which on an older car is sometimes a good thing, because obviously things like well, a lot of things on my Ford, like the electric seat, the air conditioning unit, things don't work as well as they should. So if you don't have them things, it doesn't go wrong. Brilliant. Number 5 is, it's actually really fun to drive. It's got a 1 litre 55 horsepower 1 litre engine. That's all you need. Realistically, I mean, yeah, it's not the fastest car, but you forever have fun flying through the gears because you have to use them. You don't have a choice, especially going into places like Ocampton. There's a really steep hill. You really need all of the gears. But that makes it enjoyable. I mean, in my other car, I just cruise around in 5th gear. If anyone well, if I need to overtake or anything, I just stay in 5th gear and just put the foot down. This, you got to work through the gears, you got to fly through them to go any faster than what you're already going. I mean, you can't just stay in 5th gear and want to overtake. No, you've got to drop it down, have a bit of a run up, and go for it. And the other reason why it's so fun as well, it's got really skinny tyres, which is obviously one of the reasons why they're also so cheap. But you're always on the edge of grip. Now that doesn't sound like a good thing, but when you're only doing 60 miles an hour anyway, that's right, 60, 60 is plenty on a skinny tyre to have fun with, because you definitely do break traction going around some of the corners, and you can hear that. You can hear the little tyre squeals, and for me, that's brilliant. I love that. When you hear that tyre squeal, you know that's as fast as you're probably going to go around that corner. And it's just fantastic. There's no better feeling than go around a corner, foot flat to the floor, squealing all the way through it, and it's just great fun. I mean, this car's just so easy to drive with it as well, because you're never going that fast, but you are always on the edge of grip, and it's brilliant. Anyway, thanks for watching. Yeah, if you like this, then please hit the like button. Also hit the subscribe button, that'll really help me out.